yokai testify in court is unprecedented to say the least. I am Tenma, the yokai you seek. Such a short face man like Mr. Tenma's gonna become a demon. Yeah, it's strange. Even Roy's Bushkill Blackrow is playing along. I can't even think straight anymore. I need to go out for one. See you in a bit. Wait, what about the investigation? Back! Ah! Whoa, whoa, Juicy! Welcome back! Oh, you're in your stage outfit. Back from walk? Yep, I really nailed this new magic trick I've been working on. I also heard about those tricks that were caused up in the court earlier today. You know, the demon out of nowhere trick and Polly's tightrope started the fence trick. I was seriously considering a disappearing act of my own after all that craziness. Anyway, our next trick is to find a suspect other than the mayor. Another killer must have used the air duct in their escape. Whoever did that was the Tenma that Mr. Fulton thinks he saw. Right, maybe that's some evidence in the air duct. The real fight starts now! Hey, before you go, let me make the evidence you no longer need disappear! 3, 2, 1, ta-da! I wonder where all that stuff goes. Okay, let's get over to the scene of the crime. Vamonos, Apollo, vamonos! Check the full bike. Mind if we switch the air duct? Well, since you really are on the side of justice, I suppose I can let you. Plus, my own sense of justice has been called into doubt, so... I wonder if he's been like this ever since the trial. Well, his sense of justice has been beaten to a pulp. It'll probably take a while for him to recover. I still feel bad for him, but we have work to do. Let's go get the evidence we need. Yeah, that is the key. We know that the Tenma person used it to make an escape. After murdering the alderman, the killer left the fox chamber through the hallway door. And after locking the door from the outside, the killer entered the air duct in the hallway. Finally, the killer dropped the key into the fox chamber through the air vent here. Then went back through the duct and fled the manor. That's how the illusion of no one entering or leaving the locked room was created. If the killer passed through the air duct, maybe we'll find some evidence there. Yeah, maybe some black feathers or something like that. Well, here's our vents. It's awfully high up. Don't worry, I bought a stepladder. Happy hunting! How nice of her to volunteer me for the job. Whoa, it's pitch black in here. Well, here goes nothing. There's a thick layer of dust in here. I don't get it. Find anything? Polo, what happened? You're covered in dust. Yeah, dust. Lots of dust. So, what did you find? You know how dust collects on something when nobody uses it for a long time? Yeah, like Mr. White's desk back at the office. Right. You think it'd be possible to crawl over that sort of dust without leaving a trail? I seriously doubt it. Wait, you're not suggesting no one's gone through that duct lately? Kinda looks that way. If it's true, Mayor, Tenma is going to be fingered as the killer. But don't turn things around quickly. In justice we trust! Sorry, Mr. Justice. It seems your justice was not the most just after all. It is my sense of justice that has prevailed. Detective Fulbright so seems simple all of a sudden. And I'm back to my old devastated self. Aw, come on, where's that never say die spirit? Bring it on, Mr. Lawyer Man, bring it on! Let me suffer in peace! Justice prevails once more! It's not over yet! And besides, kicking someone when they're down is what bad guys do. Are you calling me a bad guy? Me? Bobby Fulbright, champion of justice? And how about some information on the investigation? We need some help here! Information? About the investigation? Alright, but I won't have you calling me a bad guy ever again. Understood? We did it, Apollo. Yeah, but how long can we keep this up? I can't believe Prosecutor Blackwell would stoop that low. With the pinning the blame on a yokai, he really wants a conviction at all costs. Give you a yokai a one for its money once he's mad. Yes, well, I have him writing a self-reflection essay as we speak. I bet that teach him anything. Yeah, he'll probably just write Dotard 1,000 times. That whole yokai business is most likely employed to win a conviction. Two-Face Prosecutor Blackwell believes ZC Tenma planted that yokai stuff. Planted it in an effort to protect their father, the real killer. Yeah, right, I'd like to see him prove it. Oh, calm down. We didn't have any direct evidence, but we did find this. It was at the base of the cliff just outside Kubai Manor. Wait, this isn't the staff Tenma Choro was supposedly carrying, is it? The one and only! Miss Tenma no doubt tossed it over the cliff when she was done. No way! What about Prince? Nope, no Prince. If she was wearing a costume, there wouldn't be any anyway. Well, Prince or no Prince is not going to work in our favor. Sounds like the staff might have belonged to the mansion. If that's the case. So where in the mansion did Tenma Choro get it from? Prosecutor Blackwell figured out that the victim was Amazing Ninetales. He did indeed. He's a Southpaw all right. He figured it out while investigating the marsupial mojo and the victim's past. The Amazing Ninetales sparked the yokai craze and worked against the mojo. And Damien Ten was the corrupt politician who murdered that great hero. Amazing Ninetales fans were so angry that they even tried to storm the detention center. I don't blame them. I think that favorite mass wrestling hero was murdered. They must have been shocked when they found out what happened. Speaking of which, isn't Jinxie also a fan of the Amazing Ninetales? His mask is more precious than his own life. He never unmasked himself in front of others. But though all matches were worse and better for the white to move each other's masks. Have your mask torn off is the worst humiliation a wrestler could suffer. That's why the masks were more important to them than life itself. Spoke with a passion that only a fan could appreciate. I'll become fans ourselves. And we'll protect in front of the prison. What? No! forget that Mayor Tenma is not only Gigi's rider, but our client? Yeah. Be careful now. You're the fan most hated mayor in history. I just hope you don't mind. You find yourself on the wrong end of a figure 4 leg lock. Maybe I should wear a mask to hide my identity. Are there any other developments we should know? Now that you mention it. Our suspect is suffering partial memory loss, but he did manage to remember something. He did? What did he say? He said he didn't want to speak with us. Exact words were, I'm under no obligation to speak with you mortals. And other things of that nature. I wonder what Mayor Tenma will remember. Too bad you can't go ask him now, because the prosecutor Blackwell is busy questioning him. I know. Why didn't you went down at the playground with the rest of the kids? What now, Apollo? How about we group him back at the agency? Good idea. We might get some words of wisdom out of Mr. White while we're there. Maybe I'll read over some past cases. And I'll do some research on exorcisms. Hey, what's with you guys? You seem bummed out. How should I put this? It's like we're at the edge of a cliff and the only way is down. In other words, business as usual, right? Yep, I suppose so. Except this time it's like we're bound and gagged to. Don't forget blindfolded with our ears plugged up. Ooh, and monsters at every turn, huh? Sounds rough. Hey, Apollo. Oh, and Athena's here too. Mr. White. How goes the investigation, Apollo? Athena? I think it's safe to say that things have gotten hairier than before. Really? What happened? I was watching the two of you this morning from the gallery. That was one something caught, to say the least. I know. I never had to defend a yokai before. That business about the locked room was another major hurdle. Yeah, on top of that, Zixi was accused of being an accomplice. At least you figured out how someone could have escaped that locked room. Yeah, we just found out that our reasoning might be a tad flawed. Oh, really? Well, that's bad news. How are we going to get out of this one? There were some times when lawyers have to force their biggest smiles. Plus, a smile? Yeah, my master taught me that back when I was still learning the trade. She also taught me to return to the basics whenever I got stuck. Return to the basics? That's right. Always believe in your client no matter what happens. That is a lawyer's greatest and most trusted weapon. Basics. Always believe in your client, huh? So, Mr. White, how long have you known Athena? I met her during a trip to Europe. Tenma? You were in Europe? I haven't heard about this before. Yeah, I went there a few times to study the various legal systems over there. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. I thought you worked as a pianist after you quit practicing law. I did. But an old friend of mine needed help with some legal work from time to time, so... Oh. Guess you were never very far from the courtroom then. It was like fate brought us together. Thanks to Mr. White that I became a lawyer at all. I knew she was lawyer material from the moment I met her. I have high hopes for her ability to analyze people's emotions. Oh, it's nothing special. Maybe I underestimated the clinical psychology of hers. I thought that my special ability could help prevent innocent people. I had to do everything in my power to bring it to the courtroom. That's right, Woody started hitting the books hard. So Macy actually became a lawyer at the tender age of 18, no less. Ah, that's almost superhuman. Personal, like she's trying to help somebody she knows. Alright, I'm totally pumped up after talking to you, Mr. White. Like you said, the worst of times are when lawyers have to force their biggest smiles. Get to return to the basics whenever you get stuck. Believing in my client. White. Mr. White. Yes? Let's go visit our client again. I think that's a good idea. Alright, let's see what's new down at the detention center. Tenma, we want to talk to you about something. Gosh, ah! So, my minions have returned. Apollo, he still thinks he's a yokai. I wonder if we'll ever be able to talk to male Tenma again. Silence, peddler of the legal trade. Free me from these imprisoning walls with great haste. Wow. He's sounding more and more like a real demon with every sentence. Don't you wonder if we should even be helping him win his freedom? Still, we can't let male Tenma stay possessed, you know what I mean? If you clear these charges, I shall help him in whatever manner I may. Ask of me what you will. I suppose it's worth a shot. Were those first instructions to see the crime really you're doing? Indeed, the remnants of Tamacharo, king of the underlord, they be. The day to again dominate the mortal world is at hand. Ka. Prosecution claims the feathers and tracks were planted by Jinxie. What's this? My species wasn't gonna defend my little Jinxie at once. Tenma, is that you? Oh no, demon appears to still reside within this body. I should have expected as much from the descendant of mine. Be silent now, Damien. I guess the other thing like the demonic possession will stop a father's love for his daughter. You didn't actually kill a German Kubai, did you? I've killed no one. The remnants of my presence have been misconstructed. The murderer is not I. For if I had slain that mortal, raging hellfire and consumed him. So, you're saying there must have been somebody else there? To think of it, the mayor had mentioned that he'd been clubbed with the statue. But ask him about this too. Detective Fulbright mentioned that you might have something new to tell me. Indeed, I have. I would regurgitate this key, but a short while ago. Behold, the key to the Forbidden Chamber. Whoa! Is regurgitating one of your demonic powers too? Ugh, I should not waste my powers on such parlor tricks. Take the key from the killer that Damien whereupon he swallowed it. He sought it to bar the killer entry to the Forbidden Chamber. So he wanted to keep it shut tight. But no fingerprints shall you find upon that key. How do you know that? Is that another one of your demonic powers then? For us mortal, you have me, Tenma, act as some asinine alchemist? I but asked the jailer, and my will was done. Quite eagerly, I must add. Caw, 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 caw. Oh, it's an honor to serve, your malevolence. Guess I'm not the only one he scares the devil and daylights out of. Can we ask how you use this key? We couldn't find a keyhole anywhere in or around the door. Of course, that inferior door. But if I had known its made of opening long, long ago, would I have made my return? Here's a point there. Maybe Jinxie knows something about how the whole thing works. What might I ask is that? He said she was found at the scene. Someone hit Mayor Tenma over the head with it. It had been wrapped in a large cloth before the Alderman's border. Let me see whether Damien knows about such a thing. Yes, something wrapped into such a cloth, does he recall? A secret gift from Alderman Kubaya, it would seem. He, however, had not a chance to see it till now, for the cloth did not conceal it. Did not conceal it, did conceal it. Right too into it. Maybe the cloth fell off or was removed after the mayor was struck. Of that Damien did not know. A secret gift. Interesting. Maybe Jinxie knows something about it. I should question him about the blackmail letter too. Let's see what he says when I show it to him. Why this is that accused blackmail letter that was sent to Damien. Apparently somebody slipped it into the Alderman's pocket. We believe someone, probably the killer, stole it from Mayor Tenma's briefcase. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you? Caw, 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 caw. You have questions, do you? Very well, ask away, mortal. Who placed this in the Alderman's pocket? Very few were they who knew the letter was in Damien's briefcase. So whoever knew about the blackmail letter being in the mayor's briefcase is a potential suspect in its theft and placement in the Alderman's pocket. Could it have been his doing? Mr. Toro, do you just remember something? Indeed I did. There's but one other who knew of that letter. Damien's aide, Florent LaBelle. For knowledge of that briefcase's contents did that aide possess. Maybe the blackmailer and the murderer were looking for him. That is preposterous. He's a most trusted advisor. He would never betray Damien. Seems like Mayor Tenma is a bit too trusting of those around him. Still, this is huge. Now we know who may have slipped that blackmailer in the Alderman's pocket. Look up from LaBelle. Here comes justice. Let's go find Mr. LaBelle and rake him over the coals. Thanks for the help. Just giving us a major lead. Something that still bothers me. Mr. LaBelle is the killer. What could have motivated him to open the Forbidden Chamber? We should probably search it for clues. Only one problem. How do you open a locked door that doesn't have a keyhole? Let's go talk to Jinxie. Maybe she can help. Hey, isn't that... You dare imprison me? Jinxie! She's acting really strange. That loathsome, no good, nine-tailed fox. You shall know the tale that is mine and despair. You shall pay, oh, you shall pay dearly, all of you. Jinxie, are you alright? Oh, is that you, Mr. Demon Lawyer? Morning, Jinxie. Morning. Isn't it already past noon? And what am I doing here? Last I remember, I lay down and took a nap back at the manor. Oh no. Must have been the Makusagashi. Gashi? I've been waking up the restless night's sleep to find your pillow in an unusual place? Or that you've been sleeping on the floor in the hallway? What's the yokai's fault? That Makusaji plays on people while they're asleep? Sounds like you just need to be tucked in real tightly or maybe a snug sleeping bag. Jinxie, how come you don't have any charms on your forehead? I don't. Oh, they must have fallen off. I thought them evil things can creep into me. I say we had a more than adequate demonstration of that just now. I better reapply them. Jinxie, there's something we want to ask you. There was something I want to tell you too. I remember something else. You did? What was it? Jinxie, can you tell us what you remember? Well, after the trial, I remembered lots of stuff. But there was not one thing I thought was really weird. I'm almost afraid to ask, but here goes. Really? What? It's about the yokai feathers and tracks. They weren't there when I first opened the door. Wait. What? Are you sure? My memory's crystal clear now. So you're saying they were left at the crime scene after you found it? This could spell major trouble, Apollo. Why? Because Jinxie's already accused of leaving the feathers and tracks at the scene. They weren't there once he discovered the crime scene. I would totally feel the claim that she fabricated the evidence later on. Jinxie's fuzzy memory of the whole incident is really working against us. Prosecution will probably say she doesn't remember planting the evidence. Good luck rebutting that. Oh man, this is not good. I sure hope she didn't plant the evidence while she was sleepwalking or something. Jinxie, you wouldn't happen to know how to open the forbidden chamber, would you? That doesn't have a keyhole. Oh, it's supposed to have a secret mechanism. They say you have to figure it out before the keyhole will appear. A secret mechanism? Really? It's hidden in the fox chamber. But only Alderman Kubai knew what it was and how it worked. The Alderman of Nine-Tails Vale so loves his secrets. Apollo, let's go see if we can find that secret mechanism. Whoa, slow down. There's something else I need to ask about. Jinxie's only one key to the forbidden chamber. Even the mayor's master key won't open it. That's because it's a very special room that must never be opened. Guess it means nobody entered the forbidden chamber after the murder. After all we know, Mayor Tenma took the key from the killer and swallowed it, so... So the mayor's efforts to keep the killer out of the forbidden chamber were not in vain? Arbin Kubai made that statue. It's a token of goodwill. I think it was meant to be for Nine Tails Vale and Tenma Town. Token of goodwill? But the two yokai are fighting. Fighting? Oh, I see what you mean. The cut portion is missing. The statue. Or was it depicted the two yokai holding up a cup in celebration? But it sure doesn't look that way now, does it? Maybe it broke when it was used to hit Mayor Tenma on the head. That would explain it. I guess the only two people who knew what it really looked like were the alderman and I. How's this be? But its symbol of goodwill will be forever etched in my mind. So, is there anything else we should know about Jinxie? No, that's about it. The bracelet, it's reacting. Jinxie, you don't happen to be in Justice We Trust. Oh, brother. Ah, a ghost. Ah, Detective Fulbright, what are you doing here? I have business with this young lady, if you must know. Prosecutor Blackgirl has asked me to question her. Question me? Sorry, not interested. Are you here to ask about the whole yokai affair? That's right. Specifically, we want to ask. But I can't tell you that now, can I? Oh, come on, please. We're partners in justice, right? No. Prosecutor Blackgirl specifically told me my questions were of the utmost justice. I will not fall for your lies. In justice we trust. Twisted Samurai sure has him on a short leash. So you're not a ghost? Maybe some sort of urban troll then. Now come along, Miss Tenma. To the station with you. You took her away. Missed my chance to see what she was lying about. Well, at least we found out there's a secret mechanism for opening the chamber. Let's go check it out. I just hope they let us in now. Oh, what an absolutely fabulous scent. I'm so glad I had these girls imported from England. Nothing but the finest will do. Perhaps I should place you aside for our dearly deported alderman. Hey, it's Mr. LaBelle. Hello, let's ask him about you-know-what. Oh yeah, before we search the Fox Chamber, we should ask about the blackmail letter. Huh, if it isn't the mayor's little liars, what do you want with me? There's something we want to ask? What's that? Where's that ring come from? You'll have to excuse me. Hello, the bell here. What the? This thing's on his shoulders or cell phones? Yes, about that. You must forgive me. This whole matter with Mayor Tenma has been a complete nightmare. Where do you buy clothes like that? Surprise! This is my own special design. It's the ultimate and functional beauty. Functional beauty? Are you sure about that? Looks a bit unwieldy to me. You simply don't have an eye for beauty. Having an eye for beauty means looking like this guy. I'd rather be blind. So, what do you want with me? Both Jinxie and Mr. Furtz said they saw Tamachara. What about you, Mr. LaBelle? You were in the foil. Why didn't you? Ah! Very well. I admit it. That's right. I thought Lavelle saw the demon Tenma Toro. So you did see something. Why didn't you lie about not seeing him? I was simply trying to protect dear little Jinxie. Protect Jinxie? What do you mean? Well, don't tell me you haven't heard of that strange little habit of hers. Which one are we talking about? The one where she wanders around making mischief without knowing what she's doing. Rumor has it she's possessed by Tenma Toro. That one's new to me. Well, there you have it. Anytime you hear about the Tenma Toro sighting, little Jinxie should be your prime suspect. Tell us more about that rumor. So, what was that rumor about Jinxie? They say she's possessed, not all the time, of course. It hits suddenly, then she starts wandering around doing strange things. Is that so? Well, come to think of it. That was some no good nine-tailed fox. You shall know the tail that is mine and this. Sonny would explain how she was acting earlier. Once even put the Tenma Toro costume and wandered around the woods at night. See, Dad?
Beware you who sealed me away.
I wish I never asked. Does she remember anything while she's possessed? Fortunately, no. She doesn't seem to remember a thing during these episodes. Memory lost during possession? Come to think of it, her memory of that murder scene was quite fuzzy. I suppose that too was caused by her possession. Ah, then maybe. So you do understand. That whole yokai business was entirely of her own making. Now, wait a minute. Although that yokai evidence wasn't there until after she discovered the crime scene. Did she leave those black feathers and strange tracks there herself? Apollo! Let's ask Mo Tenma about Jinxie's episodes next time we talk with him. What is that? It's the blackmail letter, but it wasn't sent to Alderman Kubai. It was sent to Mo Tenma. Your point being, someone took the letter from the mayor's briefcase and then placed it in the alderman's pocket after he was murdered. Oh, you don't say? You don't happen to be the one who made the switch, would you? After all, you're the only one who knew the blackmail was in his briefcase. So naturally, you sure? Perhaps that such blow will make you scale fall. Will make those scales fall from your eyes. Or my eyes fall from their sockets. Is it possible that you would like to frame me as a potential suspect? What would make you lose such an outrageous accusation in the first place? Well. My only claim is being born as beautiful as you see here. In other words, you have nothing. Now, you show you what to do with this garbage. You can't destroy evidence like that! What do you mean I can't? I just did. Feel a little lighter now? Just want a one-way trip to the top of my most annoying people ever list, buddy. Are we done with your silly questions now? I'm a very busy man, you know. I guess that's it for now. Hello, LaBelle speaking. Really? You know securely my new product at your store? Oh, but I'm afraid it's my own private brand. It's not available to the public. Then I shouldn't advertise it on TV. But I don't understand. As the embodiment of beauty, it is my duty to announce my good looks to the Lord. Stop the bus. I'm getting off. Everyone wants my exclusive Zerzura LaBelle band products. It's a crown jewel of my collection. Born in my long, relentless pursuit of beauty. But now that it's become so popular, it's been an absolute nightmare. You don't say. Well, they can't have it. It's just for me. They're meant for you peasants. Peasants. It's my latest product. I'm calling it the Colonel LaBelle. A dozen echo that can wash out with just water. Guess that means you can't sweat. Has 7 colors in all. You can find that in my commercials and magazine ads. It's not available to the public? Which sales strategy there, genius? Think of it, Mr. LaBelle. The hair color's changed since the last time we met. That little lady has quite a disconcerting eye. Here's a little sample. Consider it the gift for the one who truly appreciates beauty. Oh. Apollo, what should I do? Take it before you get a face full of cologne. Good point. Wow. Thanks, Mr. LaBelle. Okay, let's head over to the Fox Chamber. We still gotta find the secret mechanism for opening the forbidden chamber.